Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Shay and today's video will be 18 things I wish I knew before turning 18. Number 1, have a good skincare routine. Trust me, just experiment with whatever and know what your skin reacts well to and what it doesn't react well to. Having a good skincare routine is more important than wearing makeup to make yourself look presentable, because if you don't take care of your skin first and then you put makeup on top of that, it still won't look good. And having a good skincare routine will set you up for taking care of yourself and practicing self-care habits. Number 2, do what you love more often. Even if you feel like you don't have time to do anything that you like to do, make sure you make time, because that will help your mental health and it will help you just stay excited about life and not feel so down in the dumps. Find a hobby that you really enjoy doing and just take a little time out of your day, even if it's like 10 minutes. Just practice doing what you love, and you never know, you can make a career out of it one day or study it. Just remember to keep engaging in activities that keep you excited about life. 3, be mindful of your mindset. I know I've said it a million times at this point, but mindset is key to all success in your life. Trust me. Having a victim mindset never got anyone anywhere in life. Whatever you think of yourself, other people will perceive you that exact same way. So instead of telling yourself you're insecure, all these things like you can't do this, before you walk in a room of people, start telling yourself that you are confident, beautiful, and you own the room. Number 4, don't waste time on things that don't benefit you. I cannot say this enough, especially to younger teenagers. Please, stop wasting time on people that won't help you. Examples of what I mean. Insert here. With social media, it is very hard not to compare your life to someone else's because their life looks so grand, but they only post the good parts of their life. If they have a bad day, they're not just gonna post all these negative things about them having a bad day. That defeats the whole point. Just remember, we're all human, we all go through things, and even if you view this one person as just like the perfect example of what a human should look like, it's probably fake, because we all have unique experiences. And please take breaks from social media. This will help you tremendously. I can't even begin to explain. You think you never have enough time, and then you turn off your phone and suddenly you're bored out of your mind. You could come up with 100 things to do just on the spot because you're so bored. Your brain retains the most information right before you go to bed. If you're on TikTok or Instagram right before you go to bed, your brain is just constantly taking in all of these opposing ideas and statements and just reacting to everything being thrown at your face. You'll sleep better if you turn off your phone before you go to bed. I do believe that social media can be used for positive motivation, but a lot of it, to be honest, if you don't look in the right places, you'll just have a bunch of crap thrown in your face. That's about it. What I would say to do to help you shift your mindset is to change who you're following. If you follow someone that you're jealous of, maybe just click unfollow. And if it helps you, you can follow people that post motivational quotes or inspirational stories or just anything else, anything positive is good to follow. Number 5, feel free to dream. Seriously, keep dreaming. Do not stop. If you've heard an adult tell you to just be realistic or give up on your dreams because they don't believe you can do it, stop listening to them. Keep dreaming, literally. Do not give up on your dreams. If you think you can't do it, yes you can. Nothing's impossible. We don't even realize that we do it, but dreaming is something we need for survival. If we don't know what we're fighting for, then why are we fighting? We need something to look forward to every single day, to wake up and be excited about life. Find your purpose for what you want to do with your life, so that way you can wake up every day and start working your way towards your dream life. Number 6, study what you're passionate about. I don't know how many people I know who have tried to do other things with their life, but it just didn't work out because they didn't want to do it. You physically cannot study something that you don't like. I mean, you can, but it'll be miserable. If there's something you like and people are telling you you shouldn't study that, don't listen to them. We live in a time where everything is so easily accessible through the internet. If you want to learn something about any topic, you can just start learning about it pretty much right now. If you're in college and you want to switch up your major or anything like that, changing your mind will never be a setback. You still learned what you learned, even if you were studying something you weren't passionate about. It's not a waste of time, it's just a change in direction. Number 7, don't be ashamed to ask for help. Everyone has stories of something bad that has happened to them, and your next door neighbor could have gone through the same thing that you went through, and you just had to talk to them to figure it out. Truth is, most people will be willing to help you if you tell them something that you're going through. Especially if you're going through something like depression or anxiety or anything like that, don't be afraid to ask for help. You will never know where to look for something if you don't start asking where it is. In order to find something that you've been looking for, you need a map. Start viewing people as pieces to your own map. If you don't ask for directions, you won't know where to go, and then you'll eventually be lost. Number 8, set boundaries and respect yourself. The way you treat yourself is how other people are going to treat you. Know what your boundaries are and stick to them, and don't be afraid to speak up if someone crosses them, because they will keep crossing them over and over and over again. If you tell someone what your boundaries are, and they keep crossing that line more than once, and they don't stop, they are actively disrespecting you, and it's probably best to distance yourself and hold people accountable. Don't make excuses for other people, don't make excuses for yourself. If someone makes an excuse of why they crossed your boundary because of something else, it doesn't matter. You can't make excuses for that kind of thing. Remind yourself of how much power you have, know your worth, and other people will respect you more. Because if you treat yourself with respect, other people will treat you with respect. Trust me, it sounds crazy, but the way you talk to yourself is how other people will talk to you. Other people will catch on to how you walk into a room. It's part of the human instinct. Number 9, and possibly one of the most important topics in this video, don't give in to peer pressure. If you're in a group of people and they're doing something that you don't want to do and you feel forced to do something, or they're saying that you'll be uncool if you don't do it, they are actively disrespecting one of your boundaries. We just talked about that. Why would you respect what someone else thinks about you if they don't even respect one of your basic human needs? If someone is telling you that you will be disliked because you don't do this one thing you don't want to do, then who cares about their opinion? At that point, you have to recognize that you are in a group of people who are actively disrespecting you and crossing one of your boundaries, so who cares what they think? Honestly, if you're being peer pressured, the best thing to do would be to just leave. If you can. Just step outside, leave whatever you have to do, walk down the street, I don't care what it is. That's just the safest way to exit that situation. And play it smart too. If you know this party you're gonna be peer pressured, then just don't go. Make it easier on yourself. Do something more productive instead. Number 10, take care of your body. This is one of the most important, I know I've said that over and over, this is one of the most important things, but seriously, take care of yourself. Mentally and physically, spiritually, if that's what you're about. Working out sends dopamine signals to our brain, and it helps to regulate happiness, and taking care of your body physically will help your mental health because you're actively telling yourself, I love myself. You are showing yourself love that you want another person to show you. If you're single and you want someone else to shower you with love, do that for yourself. Buy yourself gifts. Make sure you take care of yourself. That's the key to not being lonely and to make sure that you are loved. I've said it a million times before, but self-love is the most important type of love. You are the only person that is with yourself from birth to death. Have you ever heard the term look good, feel good? This is kind of the opposite. If you take care of your body and you feel good, you will inherently look better because you feel better. When you start taking care of yourself, your self-worth goes up to the top. And other people will see that too. If you are radiating positive energy, other people will catch on to it. 11. Start thinking of your plans for the future. You don't always have to know exactly what you want to do with your life. Just make goals for yourself. You can do monthly goals or yearly goals or 5-year, 10-year goals, whatever it may be. Just make sure that they are something you really want to do currently. And you can always change your mind. That's never really an issue, but just make sure that you always have something that you're working towards every single day and something to get you out of bed and say, I need to do that. I need to get that done. Get a notebook and write out in very, very descriptive details of what you want your dream life to be like, and start taking steps towards it every single day to make it come true. Number 12, save money. Save your money. It will save you in the future, I promise. Especially if you struggle with switching jobs all the time or you just don't know what you want to do yet, saving your money is the best thing you can do to keep yourself at a steady level, even if you lose your job or you're in the middle of switching jobs or anything like that. And if you want to be an independent business owner, saving money will help you greatly, just because being an independent business owner, you never know what your income is going to be from time to time. Having that extra safety there will really help. It is always good to be prepared. 13, start manifesting. I know that everyone manifests in a different way and we all have our own different techniques of how to do it, but just start affirming to yourself that you do deserve the dream life that you want. The more you tell yourself this, the more your brain will just start to agree. You can trick your brain into doing anything you want. You can have it working in your favor instead of against you. Keep telling yourself these things and your brain will think it on habit. Yes, I love myself. I'm beautiful. I do deserve these things. Number 14, stay away from social media. I know I just talked about this, but there's a reason for that. The reason social media keeps coming up as a negative is because it is one of the most negative things out there. Especially if you struggle with insecurity, just take breaks from social media, stay away from it, focus on yourself, keep focusing on affirming to yourself all of these things, that you are beautiful and you are deserving of everything you want. And just be self-aware. If you know that every time you get on Instagram you stay on it for 3+ hours, just don't get on it. If you are a content creator yourself, make sure you are putting out things that young people will be able to benefit from. I think in general, staying away from social media in itself is a pretty healthy thing to do, but I'm not perfect. I still have my moments where I get addicted to scrolling and whatever, but you just have to be self-aware. Self-awareness is the key. Trust me, if you take breaks from social media, you will discover so many new sides of yourself. Like I said, you could discover a new hobby you like doing, or habits that you have that you may want to quit, or habits that you may want to start incorporating into your life. It's just really healthy to sit alone with yourself and just take the time to think of what you really want. 15, practice body positivity. I don't care what you look like, what you want to look like, just tell yourself that you are beautiful. And even if you are trying to gain weight, lose weight, anything like that, make sure in the process, even if you do want to change or if you don't want to change, keep telling yourself that you are beautiful. Beauty standards aside, it does not matter what you look like. You just need to keep telling yourself that you are beautiful and that you are an amazing person. Even if you're telling yourself these affirmations and you feel a bit embarrassed that someone else may hear you, or you feel like you're not good enough, just keep going with it, because like I said, your brain will eventually hit that point where it's just, okay, I'm going with it now. It flows with all the positive energy you are putting out. Number 16, work on communication skills. This is something that I've had to do recently because, you get jobs, you start talking to other people, social media, making videos, everything you need in your life depends on communication skills. Unfortunately, there is no cheat code on how to just get good at communicating. You do have to go through the process of being embarrassed to talk to someone or feeling anxious in a group of people, but it will be well worth it. Getting out of your comfort zone is the best way to experience new things in life and learn, and before you know it, the more you talk and talk and talk to people, it'll just be a habit. Go give someone a compliment, go start a random conversation, just anything to help you practice speaking with people. And although it may seem like a negative, dealing with different types of negative people can actually help you. Dealing with angry people actually will help you because you'll know how to assess the situation calmly, and you can practice, calming other people down or handling like an angry customer at your job. That actually helps you, because if you are able to handle a situation and bring it back down to here at this level calmly, that is an amazing skill to have. 17. Work on your self-confidence. This will help you tremendously. Working on your self-confidence is kind of a collection of everything I've said before, with all the affirming, manifesting, being sure of what you want. Just really practice all of those things, and self-confidence isn't something you can just do overnight. It does take work and practice and, telling yourself all these positive things. You really just have to focus on yourself and keep all those bad thoughts out. And you will want to master the art of not caring. Don't cradle someone else's feelings if it's making you feel horrible about yourself. If someone's dumping a bunch of negativity on you, don't take that. Just stand up for yourself and respectfully say, hey, I really don't want to deal with this anymore, and you're gonna have to figure out your own problems. Standing up for yourself is the key to self-confidence. Self-confidence isn't just knowing that you're beautiful or knowing what you deserve. It is standing up for yourself, knowing your boundaries, and like I said, a collection of everything from before that I've said. And lastly, take whatever advice that you took from this video and create a lifestyle that works for you how you want it to, and live a life that you love living. This may sound crazy, and I'm not telling anyone to go quit your job immediately, but if you don't like the job you're doing, you can get a different job. Does that make sense? You can be a business owner if you want to. You are never stuck in a certain situation. I know that it may seem like that now, but know you have the power to change your life around and start doing it. Whatever your dream life looks like to you, start making it happen today. I know there are a few topics that I kept bringing up over and over and over again, but there's a reason for that, because things like social media and all that kind of stuff are really detrimental to our mental health. And although social media may be a positive outlet for anyone who is struggling, it is no secret that it is also the #1 issue for destroying people's lives, especially with younger teenagers. It is so dangerous nowadays, and we really need to teach more on the dangers of social media. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope this video helped a lot of people, and yeah, I will see you in my next video.